Woohoo! How are you? This is actually take two because yesterday I didn't forget, but I accidentally deleted my intro. So I came back to the same spot to you and I am saying hello again. Today I'm doing slightly something different, but what I wanted to do yesterday was ride my bike to Frank from Coleman, my Door to Adventure challenge, and I didn't make it quite that far because it was really cold. It ended up being really cold, so we didn't quite get there, but come join me on a fun little trip down the community trail in Crowsnest Pass. All right, come along my friends, come along. The community trail along this section between Blairmore and Coleman goes along the Canadian Pacific Railway. The CPR Railway was built in 1898, so a little bit after the first transcontinental railway, which went through Banff and Rogers Pass. This one came out in 1898, and it's a big reason why Coleman and Crowsnest Pass were able to expand and get bigger, because they needed a way for the coal to get out of Crowsnest Pass. And one thing that I just recently kind of realized through reading a book that was written in 1951, and it was a history book, and now it's a history book in history. It was a history book, and now it's a history book in history. 1951. Anyways, it was talking about the history of Crowsnest Pass, and it talked about all of Crowsnest Pass. So right now we think of Crowsnest Pass as being the municipality of Crowsnest Pass and the 5 communities that make up Crowsnest Pass. But this book was talking about like all the ways over to Fernie and past to Fernie, and refer to this whole stretch being Crowsnest Pass, because it was considered Crowsnest Pass all the ways past and west of Fernie, BC. And I found that really interesting and a great way to think of it. There also used to be a little town called Crowsnest Pass that was closer to the BC border, and it was pretty much right on the BC border, and there's still a little sign there that says Crowsnest. So the CPR, before coal was a major industry in Crowsnest Pass, we had ranches and we had lumber that were more of a major industry. They needed to build this railway, so a lot of workers came to this area, and horse ranches and horsemen came to this area so that they can build this CPR railway through Crowsnest Pass. So it's kind of neat. Another thing I wanted to show you guys was that there are willows with pussy willows. Look at everything is starting to bud out. Woohoo! So beautiful. These willows are getting pussy willows. I used to pick these as a kid all the time. I love them. Makes me think of home. Look at all like Canada geese out there. Quite a few of them just squawking. Behind me we have the Pass Beer, a local brewery company, and they just opened. They are open for filling growlers and window sales, which is kind of fun and neat. I've had some of their beers. Super tasty. Oh, beer. Man, this is why my pants are getting tighter. Oh, all right, I better continue on before I get tempted. Look at this Canada goose pretending to be a harlequin duck and hanging out in a creek. Oh, there's 2 of them. I didn't even notice that at first. Oh, that's cool. Hi guys. Well, the wind has really picked up since I started. Whew, it's kind of cold. I don't know how long I'll be able to last. But I'm just by Lyons Creek here in Blairmore. And for those of you that are not familiar with Lyons Creek, it just flows right, it's a tributary that flows into Crowsnest River. It's sometimes not flowing at all, or it goes subsurface, so you don't actually see the water in it. But it's named after the first mayor of Crowsnest Pass, or sorry, not of Crowsnest Pass, of Blairmore, because it wasn't municipality of Crowsnest Pass at that point. And it wasn't municipality of Crowsnest Pass at that point. And he was a very interesting man, to say the least. There were a few lawsuits that broke out because of this mayor, and he was a very, I would say, kind of powerful man, and he had a lot of influence, but he also, I don't know if he was really the best person, hence why the lawsuits came about. It took a little while, whew, but I think he's finally okay with it. All right, I think he likes the breeze. Woo-hoo. Hey, DOG. All right, good boy. Back in the sun. We turned around a little bit early. It was so cold, the wind picked up, and oh, it was nasty. So now we're going back. How you doing, DOG? How's it going back there, buddy? Huh? Enjoying the wind? Yeah. Whee! It feels good. It's good to be alive. Oh yeah. Woohoo! Going through downtown Coleman. Listening to the birds. Oh, it's pretty quiet. There's the odd vehicle though. I probably look a little crazy videoing with a dog in my backpack and hair in my mouth. Well, it's only one thing. I'm gonna be sore tomorrow. Well, my trip didn't go quite as intended today. I wanted to get you guys to the Frank Sanatorium, but didn't quite make it. It was a little too cold and getting late, and this guy is a little tired. Whew, what a day, what a day. So that ends our tour today. Thank you for joining Uplift Adventures, day 13 of Discover Crowsnest Pass. This guy did awesome. We didn't quite make our objective today, but that's okay. Super fun day. Hope you enjoyed a little trip along Crowsnest River, and stay tuned for more Discover Crowsnest Pass, and make sure you're doing door to adventure challenges, so leaving right from your door and going on an adventure, and that could be right in your own backyard. All right, thank you everyone. Bye, my